Hi, I'm Aileen, and I'm so glad you could join me. Today I'm going to take you through a strength class that uses the Pilates ball or squishy ball to help get you stronger. Let's start off with a deep breath in, all the way up. Just release your legs into a neutral position. Always remember to keep your water handy, especially when it's warm. Welcome to my patio. And let's get warmed up. March with your right foot. Start easy, you just want to feel the ground. Take a deep breath in and always be conscious of your posture. March the arms forward and back to get the shoulders warm. Then open up your march to a wider position. Let's change the arms to a bounce. So you're bouncing a ball. How appropriate, right? One more set, right there. Bounce your ball. Back to center. March your arms once again forward and back, little runner's arms. Take a deep breath in and start with a toe tap on the right and left side. Right foot, toe, toe. Arms relaxed at first, we'll add them on the second round. Then tap to the side. Tap to side to side. Then if you can, tap on a diagonal back. Watch my foot, just a little diagonal back. It's a beautiful day here in Southern California, side to side, and hopefully you're enjoying the view. Get ready to the front. Let's add the arms. Toe tap to the front. Lift your chest. Then tap to the side, push side. Then back to the toes slightly behind, bounce your ball. Both hands pushing back and down. And then side, one more time. Side. Keep the legs open and march wide again. Right leg, left leg, but slow the body down to a little bit of a slow pushing march. Hands are on the thighs to add resistance in the hips. From here, take a deep breath in. Tap the right leg in and down, in and down. Then let's take the left leg in and down. Again, it's all about mobility, working the legs in range of motion to warm up. Open up the chest, drop your right arm and shoulder side. 4 counts on each side, so take your time. As you're doing this, open up the inner thigh. Press, 2, and hold on this side. Turn your left leg under for a lunge. Squeeze into the hip by tightening your rear end and squeeze into the hip. This is a standard warm-up. We do it all the time, but very important. Make sure your hips are ready to go. In, and then extend your lower leg to a reach. Lift and in. You're lifting and lengthening. Don't worry about the arms for now. Reach, in, and then bring the back leg in and extend your right leg, hamstring stretch, down and lift. Think of lengthening the heel away, pressing your hips to the chair. Reach and in. One more time. Center march with the left foot, arms up and down, just to the front. Get seated. Make sure you're right in the middle of your chair. Tall posture. And then let's do a big shoulder roll for the arms all the way around. Lift and back as though you're stretching in the morning. Big push. Then toe tap front left leg, toe. Then side to side. A little bit quicker on this one. And back to back. I like to do a variety of movements and side to side. We'll just do them more. Front to front, add the arms. Front, front, 4 of each, and side. Press, press. Bounce your ball, tap back. Side to side. We do want to make sure you've got the same amount of reps. Try that one more time. Front, 2, 3, side to side. Bounce, tap, diagonal back. Side to side. Back to the slow march wide add the arms. Push and push. Feel the power of your legs, and then bring the leg in, out, and push down. So it's in, out, push. A little bit slower. In, out, push. So even though we're doing the same movements on both sides, I wanted to give you some variety. Out, right leg. In, out, press into the legs. And I'm doing a weighted press to the heels. That'll get us ready for our squats later on. And press. One more. Take the right knee down and turn for your lunges. Take your time. On the diagonal, squeeze the rear end. So it's a squeeze, extension, release. Again, squeeze, extension, release. As you tighten the rear end, assess your hips. See how you're feeling. In, tight, then extend the back leg and lift. So I'm lifting the torso and reaching and in. The heel doesn't have to go to the ground, but you want to think tall torso. And let's do one more just to make sure you got all of them in. Bring the back leg, right leg in for the hamstring stretch. Down and reach. Think heel away, hip to the ground. Reach the chest forward instead of rounding the back. Reach. Let's do one more. All the way through. Stay right there and bring your legs together in this position. Walk over to the side and pick up your Pilates ball or squishy ball. Make sure you do it in a manner that's not going to affect the back. And then walk back to the center of your chair. Notice I'm wiggling my hips. Perfectly wonderful way to set the torso, the pelvis, and the lower back. So we're just wiggling it out. Then place your ball between your legs. Make sure the knees are set so that they're even, toes even too. All I'd like you to do is squeeze the ball. Now notice I'm piking forward a little bit, and that's okay. If you'd like to lean back, that's going to feel different than sitting up or piking forward. In, notice my feet are staying pretty still, and from the outside it may look like I'm not doing much work, but I'm working the muscles on the inner thighs. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, keep going. Inner thigh squeeze. Now, hold them together. Feel the tension building between your thighs. This is called an isometric hold. It strengthens the body differently than moving contractions. So just think, I'm gonna squeeze that ball, try and pop that ball. Deep breath in, stabilize your feet, make sure the toes are even again, and let's start to push into the heels. We're going to do squats together. Now, the first couple, you're just testing. If you're feeling strong today, try and elevate your hips off the ground. Off the chair. Push from the ground. And reach. Notice I'm not rounding, I'm keeping the same posture in the chair at all times. Push to the ground. So all of your weight is pushing with the heels. You're lifting through the abdominals, shoulders are down. Let's do another set. Press from the heels. Push the ground, lift out of the chair. Or you can stay in the chair but feel the force in the quads. The ball is also squeezing together at the same time, so you're working multiple body parts. 4 more, you got this. Squeeze into the hips, into the knees, into the feet. Deep breath, you got 2 more. Here's your last one. Take the ball out, grab it with the left hand. Lift the right knee and press the ball against the leg and open. This is for inner thighs again, but you're also working the chest muscle. Notice my right hand up against the chair for stability. Press across. You'll also feel your abdominals, everything in the front, tightening as you lean back ever so slightly. Press against the leg and out. So if you think about it, we're working multiple body parts at the same time, which is great functional strength. Lift the chest, press against the leg. Here's your last one, and we'll switch sides. Press, switch hands, and inner thigh, Think of all the things you're working. Chest muscles, shoulder muscles, abdominal muscles. Hand could be against the chair or not. If you feel you can stabilize without it, that's great. Do that. Tight abdominals, lift. We have another set to do. Deep breath. 8 more. And lift. Lift. Think of growing your spine every time you tap down. Here's your final 4. 4. Lift the chest. 3. 2. If you could only do every other repetition because you start to get tired, that's okay. Center, easy hands. Just relax the legs, push the hands together. Finish out with an isometric chest exercises. Press the ball and press the ball. Push. Give me a few more. Push. We've already worked the chest, but now we're working both sides at the same time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath, relax your arms for a moment, and wiggle your hips out in front of you. Tilt the pelvis under, push the heels to the ground. You're trying to engage your abdominals as much as you can. Hands go on top. Press down for your abdominal work. So all you're doing is using your arms, your rib cage, and your position to strengthen your core. Your core is 29 paired muscles from the shoulders to the hips, front, back, and side to side. That's a lot of muscles, and we're going to try and get the whole core. Press down on the ball. So you're pushing down on the ball and closing the rib cage together to strengthen your abdominals. You should not feel this in the back at all. Press down and reach. Press down, release. 2 more. Press down. Same as the inner thighs. Let's do an isometric hold. Hold to the front, push down as hard as you can, close the rib cage, bring the shoulders down and feel the middle of your back strengthening right here, right now. You got it. Deep breath. Relax the arms. Take the ball to the side of the thigh. These are called over the rainbows. Check your feet. They should be parallel. Press against your leg. Push. Thumbs are facing up. Over the rainbow. Reach. This is for, again, torso strength, core strength. Push against the leg or your chair and then up and over. Try and see how much you can twist or turn your torso. Keep the head up, lift, deep breath in, and compress. Push against the leg. Chest up and lift. Over the rainbow. Press on the leg. Over the rainbow. We have 2 more. Press against the legs. Over the rainbow. Squeeze the hands together also, because that will get the shoulders stronger. Up and over. This is your last one. Press. Open up your legs into a sumo position. From here, keep the ball handy, press down on the thigh. We're only doing 8 lifts, so push your heels into the ground and add some force. Push and down. I like to do different kinds of squats, sumo squats, parallel squats, in different positions, stagger squats. Other side, press down on the ball and press the chest up. Lift the chest. 2 more. Should feel the legs. Only 8, as I mentioned. From here, knees all the way together. You're going to bend as much as you can to the side. Find a place on the chair you can push against the chair. These are lateral bends. Up and switch. I've got the leg of the chair, roll down as far as you can without lifting your hip and lift. Change, other side. And as I'm changing, spread your fingers and work your fingers at the same time and lift. Change, notice my fingers, and down we go. Shoulders low, push against the chair, hips nice and tight on that chair. Now, if you need to be more stable, you can open your feet a little bit more, but I want your torso to work harder and lift. We've got 2 more. To the right, down, squeeze, and lift. Change. We started on the left, so we'll finish on the right. Lift, tall posture, hold right here, lean into the side. Feel that bend. Strengthen that lower back. Keep your buttocks tight to support the lower back. Come center, turn to the side on the diagonal. This is a stagger position. Take your ball behind your front leg. So make sure it stays there. You can keep your fingertips on the ball. Squeeze the ball in and tap the foot. Squeeze the ball in and tap. We're working the muscles behind the leg. Hamstrings. Pull in and down. If you need to re-grip the ball underneath there, that's fine. Think tall posture, so you just need the fingers on the ball so that it doesn't fall away. Squeeze and down. Squeeze. Down. Lift your chest. If you don't have a squishy ball at home, you can always use a soft little pillow. Hold the top position, but watch this. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So these are little baby contractions of the back of the leg. You should feel this. You can lean back to take the pressure out of your hip. Last 4, 3, 2, drop the legs, stretch quickly for a moment because you're going to need to stretch the back of the leg. Tuck the leg in, deep breath from here. Press against the knee and the lower leg and the thigh. Toe is light, open and close the leg. Open and close. And notice my right hand is on the chair for a little body support. All you're doing is opening and closing. If this feels like it's too much pressure, take the arm off. And just rest it. Reach and down. 2 more sets. Keep your abs tight. Remember, there's no knee pressure and no toe pressure. This is super light on that bottom leg. Let's do 1 more set. Keep the arms working at all times. Last 4, we scooch over to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Wiggle walk to the other side. Easy. It also gives your hips a little bit of a break. Stagger position. Take the ball behind the knee. Keep the toe loose and light on the floor. So focus on this muscle squeezing tight. In. Hands can be on just to secure the ball. But if you feel you've got a handle on the hold, you don't even have to hold. Tight and in. Reset if you need to. Tight. Back of the hamstring. Tight. Release. Focus on the squeeze of the back of the leg. We have 8 more before the quickies. Tall posture. Take a nice deep breath in again. Remember, at any point during class, if you need to get a drink, just grab one and then rejoin me when you can. Let's do 2 more. In, release, then we'll do the quickies after this one. Back of the leg, ready, quickies. In, tight, tight. You'll feel it in the top leg too. Everything's working. Last 8. 4, 6, quick release, hamstring stretch, open up the leg just to give it a moment. Bring it into that stagger position, but wider, 90-90s, up and down. So that's the work. Let's pick up the pace, just up and down. So if you prefer to go slow, you can, or quick. Depends on how many repetitions you'd like. You can mess one slow and then two fast. Hand is on the thigh or on the chair for stability, because that will help keep you right in the middle of that chair. One more, 8. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and ease off the legs. Come back to the middle. Let's do our wiggle walk again to relax the body. Same thing as we did behind the legs. We're going to work the biceps. So cup the ball, hand on top if you like, and just squeeze. Now, let's do something with the legs while we're hanging out here. Just a nice light march. Left foot with the left arm and right with the right. Just a little march. Up. Biceps. This hand can be totally relaxed, and you can hold it with the right if you want. You're squeezing into the body. Let's do one more set. Feel the tightness of the arm right at the top. 4. To the center, heel lift, push down in the feet. So you're pushing down with the ball, the arms, and this can feel like a little bit of an abdominal contraction, abs in. You can also put your hands out more so that you're on the forearm, and then it'll definitely feel like an abdominal crunch. We're also working the heels at the same time. Press down. 2 more. Hold on your tippy toes and just abs, abs. A lot of abs in this workout. I think it's super important to strengthen the core. Shoulders are low. Contract the abs, close the rib cage, breathe, and then march right side. So hand can be on the ball to the front, or you can just grip and hold. Notice I'm not using my fingers. I want the muscles to do all the work. Deep breath. I'm going to take a quick look. Oh, yeah. Day's cleared out a little bit. It started kind of hazy. Press the biceps. One more set. Deep breath in. I had to wear sunglasses. It was just way too sunny out here. Last 2. One more. Just hold, tap. Let's do one more set. Lift. Press down. Strengthen the feet and the entire body with this abdominal crunch. If you want to work harder without rounding too much, you don't want to round, you can do forearms, or you can do just the hands. Press down. We have one more exercise on each side. Breathe. From here, right arm, we're going to do a series of triceps. Place the ball on the back of your chair. Turn away from the ball. Feel like you're pushing the ball into the chair. You can grip any way that feels comfortable for your shoulder. Press away. This is for the back of the upper arms. If you find you have to go to the side of the chair, that's okay, but you're not going to work the arm the same way. So think back of your chair, press through the elbow and shoulder, and lift your chest as you go out. Lift. Press hard against the chair, and you'll really feel the upper arm. Deep breath, one more set. If you need a break, do every other repetition. Last 4, and I'm also using this arm for added resistance. Yeah. You recognize this position, drop the leg under, hand can be on the chair. I want a modified lunge. lift and lower. I'll show you a couple fun tricks. Up and down. If you need a little assistance, put the ball under your hip and it will help you stand and sit. It elevates your sit point, so this lunge becomes a little bit easier to do. My hand is on the chair for stability, so either you can sit on the little ball or take it off and sit to the chair. 4 more. 4 and down. If you can't come off the chair, that's okay. You don't have to. You're still using your legs to lift your energy and down. Here's your last one. Lift, scooch over to the other side of the chair. You're on the diagonal again. Walk to the corner if you need to. Place the ball against the chair and triceps. Open the chest as you go forward. Use the hand at the front position to create resistance. We're almost there. Just have our set of lunges to do after the triceps. Another set. I think I just saw a butterfly fly by. Eight. Take a deep breath in. If you need to take breaks, every other rep. I suggest that a lot, but you need to know how many repetitions you can do that day. Every day is different. Last 2. Last 1. Hold out, stay there, feel the pressure, set up into your lunge position. Remember, you can just use the chair, not come up all the way, or use the ball to elevate your position. Sit, lift, sit, up, sit, or the pillow, right? If you have a pillow, you can stick that pillow under the back rear end. Let's do 4 more, and then we get to stretch. 3, 2, use your arm to help. Last 1, take a deep breath, go ahead, set your ball down, stay in this position, and let's start with a hip stretch since we're already here. Go for a full extension in the heel, hip stretch, tuck under, heel stretch, widen your legs out to a big V position. Drop your shoulders right to left, right side and left, right side and left. Check your toes. I just had to check my toes, make sure they're even. And then let's switch your body over to the other side. Take your time, tuck your hips under, squeeze the rear, and then go for the full extension. Tuck under, squeeze the rear, full extension. Let's do 2 more. Tuck, full extension. Here's your last one. Remember, you don't ever have to drop your heel to the ground. And reach. Wiggle walk back to your center position, but keep it wide again. Take the right arm up and lift, hold onto the chair for stability. Bring the hand to the ear, opening the chest or the shoulder, and then just roll your shoulders. Let's take the other side. I want nice wide legs for stability in your hips, and then either shoulder or ear, feel the pull across. Hold there, and then roll your shoulders back. Bring your feet together, extend your right leg out for a quick hamstring stretch, feel the reach, chest should be lifted, and then change. Left leg, feel the reach, all the way out. Center, arms to the back of your chair, open your chest, rotate, open your chest, and rotate. I really hope you enjoyed all these fun moves with the Pilates ball, and of course the beautiful day on my patio. Take a deep breath in, grab some water, have a great day. Until next time.